We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to your live boxing ego unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to your live.
Oh, Shakur Stevenson. We got to talk about him. Shakur is at it again. Now he's proclaiming big names only. He don't want nothing less than big names. In this video, I'm going to break it down, give my opinion, which happens to be the right opinion, but I'll save that. Let y'all judge it. Shakur, I mean, I've already talked about it. Good fighter, self-awareness is lacking. He put this out. Bro, y'all can't be serious. I don't know this dude, never of him. You know, so he's in such a rush to get this out. It doesn't even make sense. I don't know this dude. I guess he's trying to say never heard of him, but he forgot a word. Bro, y'all can't be serious. I don't know this dude, never of him or none, but he's They keep trying to direct me towards the little kids. I want big names only, said Shakur. Now, he didn't actually put a name on the bullet, but there was a fighter fighting who on Twitter, everybody was saying that would have been a better replacement than electrician Padley, right? He's a Cuban knockout artist, and his name is Javier Herrera, right? And there was ongoing conversation. So I'm assuming he's responding to what people were saying because it was all over Twitter, and he put this on Twitter, right? So he's like, y'all, and the kid is young. The guy is like early 20s. And Shakur, by saying, y'all are trying to direct me towards the little kids, I want big names only, right? Cool. Now, the thing is, if you look at the timestamps on the actual tweet, he put it before the guy even fought. The guy fought and got a knockout again. So I think he's like 15-0 with like 14 knockouts, something high, right? Hasn't fought big names, but he says before, during, after, he wants to fight Shakur Stevenson. And after he got the knockout, I'm going to play for you what he had to say, and we'll further analyze it. Roll the clip.
I have 40 knockout. No, this guy only push. I know, I'm serious. I have 40 knockout. I'm very serious. Send me a contra. I'm ready. Send me a contra. Send me a contra. I'm here not for no play. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for no play. Send me a contra. I know baby. Send me a contra. I will kill you. Send me a contra. No play with me. Send me a contra. I have 40 knockout. No, this guy only push. I know, I'm serious. I have 40 knockout. I'm very serious. Send me a contra. I'm ready. Send me a contra. Send me a contra. I'm here not for no play. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for no play. Send me a contra. I know baby. Send me a contra. I will kill you. Send me a contra. No play with me. Send me a contra. I have 40 knockout. No, this guy.
Listen, I ain't gonna front. I like his demeanor. He said, I know baby. He said, send me contract. I do this. Don't play with me. Stop playing with me. I kill you. Send the contract. Send contract. Bro, he snuck that I'll kill you in there so smooth. That was so hilarious. Hold on, I gotta listen one time. He said, send contract. I gotta listen to it one more time. He said, so I'll let you listen again.
Only push. I know, I'm serious. I have 40 knockout. I'm very serious. Send me a contra. I'm ready. Send me a contra. I'm here not for no play. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for no play. Send me a contra. I know baby. Send me a contra. I will kill you. Send me a contra. No play with me. Send me a contra.
He said, I know baby. Send the contract. I'm ready. I know playing. Send me a contract. Bro, I gotta respect it. He sounds hungry. He sounds hungry. Now, let's break this down now that you know what's going on. Shakur is like, no, stop directing me towards these kids. I want big names only. Bro, this enough is enough. Listen, Shakur, he a good little fighter, but enough is enough. Like, you can't have it both ways. You can't say I'm a boogeyman, right? And then when people, every time someone calls Shakur out that seems on paper dangerous, he's dismissive. Unless it's a Tank or like, you know, a Loma or something like that. Like big, the huge name. So you can't play both sides of that coin. So what do I mean? Tito Mercado said, Shakur, hop in this ring. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't got no chin. I'll knock you out. Wah, wah, wah. Hop in the ring. Shakur was ringside. Shakur did the same thing to Tito Mercado. Again, it's a guy at 140, but when you're struggling with the resume that he has and you don't have big names, like how are these little detour fights until you can get a Tank or Loma, which doesn't seem to be anytime soon? How are these any worse than what you're fighting, right? But when Shakur got confronted or called out by Tito Mercado, he tried to little boy him. He was like, who is this guy? Never heard of him. Javier Herrera. The only reason people are bringing him up is because he lives in the Middle East. So he was a rumored name and he's a big, young knockout artist and he's Cuban. And people thought that would be a better fight than Josh Padley, right? Josh Padley had to take PTO to even go to the Shakur fight. And he had worked his electrical job as an electrician the week of the fight. So late terms, no training camp, and no power. That doesn't sound like a compelling fight, because we know when it comes to like guys who have defense and pure boxers and stuff, the better matchup is what could be more of the sweet scientist, pure boxers kryptonite, which is usually rugged guys, durable guys, power guys, guys that are resilient, that won't just fold and give up, and they have pressure and aggression. Like those historically have given pure boxers the most trouble. You know, Julio Cesar Chavez, you know, his style, Maidana, you know, that's what gives more of a boxer that lacks power issues, as opposed to, you know, someone super one-dimensional with power only. Like we're talking about the Maidanas and the Chavez, the Durans, right? So I'm not buying it at this point. Shakur, every time he gets called out, he's dismissive if it's not to his liking for whatever reason. So you, by default, cannot be the boogeyman if you are turning down seemingly your best options outside of Tanks and Lomas, right? You've already said you're not willing to fight your fake brother, Keyshawn Davis. And I say fake because they're not blood related, right? So that's a unification and a champion. Boxing fans will not get to see you fight for no reason, just because you guys don't want to cross that line because you're besties or whatever, right? So take Keyshawn out the mix. Tank is likely to fight either Loma or probably a Lamont Roach too first, right? So you can't fight him. Devin is at welterweight, and you said you're not going up to welterweight to fight Devin, and he's already kind of, if he gets past his side quest, then he's going to fight Ryan. So who is Shakur going to fight? Lomachenko, his team just came out and said that Shakur runs and stuff, so it don't look like they'll come back. They said Tank is the fight that they would prefer. So who is Shakur going to fight? You know, and it's outside of the boogeyman argument, it looks very bad when you're fighting Robson Conceição's, you're fighting Artem Harutyunyan off of a loss to Frank Martin while you're dissing Frank Martin and dissing Tank for fighting Frank Martin, but you're fighting guys off losses like Artem Harutyunyan. Joe Cordina, the fight didn't happen because you got injured, but there was an actual flyer put out saying you were going to fight him. So I'm going to include the Joe Cordina. And he would have been off a TKO loss to Kishashe or whatever, moving up. So you have no problem fighting these guys. And an electrician Padley. But then when it's guys like sin contract, knockout, I'm no play, I no play, me no tire, yeah. He's like, I ain't no baby, I kill you. You know what I'm saying? Well, Javier Herrera pushing your line, Tito Mercado is pushing that line and saying they want to fight you, and you're like, nah, big names only now. You know, so you can squeeze in all these other fights, but then when young, hungry power punchers are calling you out, you're like, nah, I'm the boogeyman. Big names only now. So, and Shakur went on record saying he's not giving us 3 fights a year, right? He says because of his brittle hands and hand injuries, he can't do that. So you can only fight max 2 times a year, your own words to DAZN. And then on top of that, one of the fights is already wasted on a Padley. And then now you're discounting the Mercados and Herreras. You're not doing and giving us an Edwin De Los Santos rematch for whatever reason, right? And now you're saying big names only. Like, to be honest, it looked bad for Shakur in my perspective, because you cannot have a boogie. Like, imagine a class full of 30 and the teacher writes on a math equation on the board and says, I guarantee no one in the class can solve this riddle or a math problem or equation or whatever, right? There's one kid that's like, me, pick me. And the teacher's like, nobody, we don't have anyone. And you see this person is like, pick me, I can solve that. Whether they can solve it or not, you can't say nobody in the class is willing to try and then see the person like, pick me. Yeah, I'll solve it. And then you're not even giving them an opportunity, or you're refusing. Then you can't say that no one can solve the problem. You're the students that are scared or don't think they don't have the confidence that they can solve it. You're obviously not picking them because they're not raising their hand. But then the people in the class, the Mercados, the Herreras, the Edwin De Los Santos, they're raising their hand and you're overlooking them. And you're overlooking them, but not fighting better fights than them. Like, I mean, everyone I just named, Herrera, look at his energy. He's a powerful guy. He's young. He's undefeated. It's hard to take someone's O. So fight a bigger, strong Cuban that got power. You're just like, oh no, he's trash. But then you're like, I like Padley. I'm gonna go move to the UK. I want to go drink a beer with Padley. Like, what? I want to kick it with Padley. So Padley's raw, but Herrera's out of the question. But guys like Murataya are out of the question. And then you sign with Eddie Hearn in Turkey. They don't have a lot of your contemporaries. They don't have Tank. Why don't you go to PBC? Why don't you sign with Top Rank again and do an extension, try to get Murataya and Lomachenko? So I don't know what's next for Shakur, but to me, it's not looking great. Let me know what you guys think. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that.